Greetings and salutations everyone, my name is Wiggy and recently Stix checked out Lineage 2 Revolution, the mobile MMORPG that's insanely popular in Korea. And in even more recent news, there was an announcement that Lineage 2, the iconic and classical MMORPG, is getting a remake after all of these years. Which, by the way, looks absolutely gorgeous, and if you want to learn more information on that, you should check out our news video. We talk about all the new things coming out. So with all that being said and done, I thought before it eventually comes out, I would revisit the original incarnation. So, Lineage 2 has been out for quite a long time, as it was released way back in 2004. Yeah, that's the same year World of Warcraft was released. That's how old it is. It's as old as WoW. Granted, it has had some touch-ups here and there, some lighting changes, and newly released races that are even more detailed than the original ones released. Especially when running through the detailed, large open plains that have no loading screens in sight. Here, I was riding around on my, toy horse, helping lovesick genocidal orc win the affection of a fairy. Yeah, these older MMORPGs, quite weird. Either way, back on topic, I had yet another great experience playing through another older MMORPG. It often has a depth most newer MMORPGs don't have. Whether that's the quest design or the classes themselves having more depth, Lineage 2, even though it does have the races locked to specific classes, it has an in-depth class system, something mostly gone in today's market, and it was very nice to see again. This kind of system is only seen in like Ragnarok, Lineage, and something I guess a little bit more recent, Tree of Savior. And when all of these MMORPGs go, that's it for that in-depth class system. It's a sad thought to think about. They really don't make MMORPGs like they used to. Either way, despite all of the weird adventures I had and the depressing thought that MMORPGs might be gone, I was generally surprised by Lineage 2. Typically when playing through older MMORPGs, I do have more of a hindrance as the games are generally more on the stiff and clunky side. There are exceptions to this, of course, but nevertheless there are generally issues. With Lineage 2, the only source of difficulty I had was when climbing mountains, which, in all honesty, I shouldn't have been doing in the first place. But I like to live on the edge. Either way, doing so would make my character freeze up, unsure of what the next action should be, like a brain fart in the wind. However, that didn't stop me from enjoying everything that I had come across whilst leveling to 30. Besides this, whilst taking on quests and fighting the monsters, everything was quite smooth. The quest arrows helped navigate me around the large world, which was a lifesaver, especially if you're directionally challenged like myself. And the combat was ever so satisfying, if a little limited, as I only had 3 skills by the time I hit level 30. It's no wonder Lineage 2 has lived this long, with everyone having such fond memories of it. However, as I dug deeper into Lineage 2, I found out, like most NCSoft MMORPGs, it's pay to win, even on the classical servers that are supposed to mimic the original release of Lineage 2. With many important items being found in the cash shop, it's sad to see. But this is the state of MMORPGs. Everything becomes pay to win if you're a free-to-play game. Something else prevalent was the quest was quite scarce. Even though it was easy to find the quests that I had taken, once completing those quests, I would need to grind the gaps in between getting the next quest, which is fine. It's not my first Korean MMORPG. I'm a veteran at grinding at this point. However, grinding is grinding, and it can get tedious at times. So this is definitely something you should take into consideration when deciding whether or not you want to play this MMORPG. Though clearly this doesn't affect people, as there are many servers still live with new updates coming out, players still playing. The population is clearly not affected by either the pay-to-win side of Lineage 2 or the grindy side of Lineage 2. They either don't mind these features or they love the game too much to leave. It's either or, really. So to sum all of this up, if you're one of those fellow Lineage 2 fans who were excited that Lineage 2 was getting a remake, whilst simultaneously being disappointed that it is releasing yet again for a mobile device, I would have to say Lineage 2 is still your best and most viable option, if somewhat of a pay-to-win option, for a fun MMORPG in the Lineage universe. And I personally had fun trying it out, and I think it is at least worth trying if you've never played it before. Just keep in mind, it is somewhat pay to win, and it is a grinding game. It's Korean after all. Or you could always wait for them to eventually release a Lineage game for the PC, but I sincerely doubt that would actually happen. All the MMORPGs are getting released for the mobile devices. Hooray. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching me play through Lineage 2. If you would like me to continue Lineage 2, or if you would like to see me play any other MMORPG, please do let me know in the comments below. And besides that, have a good day, night, or afternoon wherever it is where you are. If you'd like to stay updated with everything and anything MMORPG related, do not forget to check out our website or our personal channels at Stix's Bay and Wiki the Heroic.